Hi everyone, my name is Linda Masudze, and today I would like to discuss an article by Jennifer Misler, which I found from the Sentient Beings website. And this article talks about how vegans have sought to boycott the COVID-19 vaccines because it does not align with their belief system. Now, I would like to start off by a very interesting case which happened in our jurisdiction sometime last week. And this case involved a Christian who took the country, the state, to court on the basis that there are some COVID-19 regulations which were published by the state to the effect that if you're a Christian and you need to go to church, then you must produce a vaccination card. Now, our senior counsel, the plaintiff in question, did not believe that he needs a vaccination card to go to church, and neither does he believe in having to be vaccinated in any case. So, interesting enough, he presented his argument to court and he won. Now, this whole case got me thinking about how it relates to this article by Jennifer Misler, because vegans are against the vaccination process because the vaccination is believed to be tested on animals, and this does not align with their belief system instead. So when I was thinking about this case, I thought that it presented a conflict of interest because on one hand, we have the issue of public interest, we have the issue of the protection of public health. We all know what the COVID-19 vaccine, what the COVID-19 pandemic has done to our livelihoods. It's even scary to think about it, about how COVID-19 has really impacted negatively our lives and the number of deaths that have been recorded globally. But it brings what an ethicist who has been quoted in the article by the name Dr. Ben Bramble, who says that vegans should get over the COVID-19 vaccine. They should just go and get vaccinated in good conscience because doing so prevents harm. In a sense, he's alluding to the fact that if protecting public interest means that everyone, including vegans, needs to be vaccinated, then that should be done. Besides, if you get vaccinated, we're saying you're protecting your family, you're protecting yourself, and you're protecting the next stranger next to you, because it is believed that the vaccine reduces the chances of COVID-19 transmission. Now, debatable as that may be, the public interest point really comes out in this argument, and it formulates one of the standpoints that we'll be discussing. The second standpoint stems from the fact that veganism is a religion, in my own view, and if it's a religion, just like the Christian case, which I mentioned earlier, it deserves equal recognition and protection by the law. And interesting enough, we have a very interesting case by the Jodi Kasamijana case, which I find very enlightening when it comes to such issues. It says that veganism is a philosophy and a way of life which seeks to exclude, take note, as far as possible, all forms of cruelty, exploitation of animals for food, for clothing, and any other purpose, and by extension promotes the development and use of animal-free alternatives. Now, the last bit about the use of exploitation free and use of animal-free alternatives is what I believe builds traction on the vegan side, and I think it really brings out a fair point, because on one hand we're saying let's protect public interest, but on the other hand we should ask ourselves, must we protect public health, public interest at the expense of other species? Is that fair? I don't think it is. So with we were trying to bring out what this industry of animal testing is really like. I believe that it is a nightmare. Peter Stevenson mentions that if we're taking it from a EU point of view, EU is one of the most progressive laws in the whole region, I guess, and that makes sense. But do these laws go down to the last bit of regulating and monitoring how animals, if we're not talking about CAFOs, how animals in other industries where they're normally exploited, like the animal testing industry, when they are taken or when they're being transported as live as they are from point A and point B, the conditions are not so good. And even from the manner in which they are treated when they reach those testing labs, you have to keep in mind, you have to picture this, that if we are going to do 100 trials of vaccines and they fail, and if they are done on animals, we have 100 dead animals which are dying. Is that fair? I don't think it is. So at the end of the day, I believe that the vegan argument really hold traction, and like the Casamijan definition of what veganism is all about, I believe that it also has our answer to say, instead of trying to promote an industry that results in the deadly treatment and inhuman treatment of animals, why not just use all the funding that is being directed to animal testing? Why not divert it to find animal free alternatives that can still work for us human beings in our vaccine? I believe that I believe it's a fair argument. I believe it's a fair option. I don't know what you guys think. Maybe it's something that we can discuss. What do we choose? Public health? Should public interest preside over other species? Is this fair? Can this be legally justified? I don't think so. So I really like to hear what you guys think about this. Thank you.